Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. This is something a little different on my YouTube channel. It's not gaming, it's actually my brother ranking all the MCU movies. He has some hot topics throughout this video, so make sure you keep watching, watch till the end, because he has some crazy tier, some crazy movies that are a little lower than most people would expect. So that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. We'll start recording.
Listen, I'm ready to start. It's your mic test that you can.
Hey guys, so we're gonna start off with the Marvel one, okay?
Yeah.
Even though you haven't seen like half the shows, it's fine.
I've seen all the movies.
You've seen all the movies though.
I think. I haven't seen the new Ant-Man yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's fine. Oh, what a perfect
just start
place
at the end.
What?
We'll just start at the end.
Oh.
Instead of
Okay.
starting at the
Yeah,
beginning.
true. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are. Well, you didn't see this.
Okay, just add another. Yeah. Put it on the question mark one.
Oh, lit.
Yeah,
Okay, first one to start off. Question mark.
I haven't seen it. I've heard
You
it's not
also
very good.
Didn't see this.
What? Wait.
Guardians of the Galaxy: The Holiday Special.
I did watch that.
You did?
Yeah, it was good, but not as good as any of the movies.
Yeah, but it was really good in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's a great Christmas time like show or movie.
That's a solid
time.
B.
B? I agree with that.
That's a solid
B. It's such a good like just watch like when it's around the holiday time, bro. Like it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. All right.
It was very Christmassy. I did not watch it during Christmas time.
When did you watch it? It came out during Christmas. What? Okay. Well, you gotta get better vibes for it, bro. We'll watch it. We'll watch it this Christmas. We'll watch it this Christmas. Panther Wakanda Forever. The newest Black Panther movie. Probably one of the ones that people were very worried about going into. Some people had mixed opinions about it, but I think most people thought it was pretty good compared to some of the past stuff. But it wasn't. I don't think it was anything phenomenal.
I'd have to say, I did like it though.
It was a fun watch. I
liked the villain.
Yeah, I think Namor is his name. He's interesting.
I don't remember his name. C.
C. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what people are gonna think about that. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
We need. Oh, this is what we should watch during Halloween.
What is it?
Okay, I think it's just called Marvel's Werewolf by Night. It was banger, bro.
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I haven't watched it.
Chat. I guess this is gonna go on YouTube. We're gonna watch it around the Halloween because it's like a horror black and white short film.
Oh, okay.
And it's really good.
At the same time, we watch Over the Garden Wall. Anyway.
Oh yeah, which is underrated show. I don't know if that's underrated, but I don't hear people talk about that much.
It. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
If you haven't watched Under the Garden Wall, yeah,
wow.
I'm up there. If you haven't watched Over the Garden Wall, just wait until it's Halloween. That's the next holiday. That's the holiday. That's not the next holiday, but it is the holiday. And then watch it.
Did you even watch She-Hulk?
I watched 3 episodes. I'm gonna put it
You're not having an option for that.
I think I'm gonna put it in S tier.
No, stop.
I think it's gonna stay in F tier.
Dude, it was so bad.
It's pretty bad.
Okay, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh.
What did you
people
think
are gonna
of this?
disagree with me on this.
No.
I'm gonna put that. I put bad stuff in B.
You put bad? You think this is bad?
No. Because now I want to put Love and Thunder in B, but it's not even close to the same level as the Christmas special. So I'm gonna put it in C. It's on the same level as Wakanda Forever.
You thought this movie was as good as that movie?
Yeah. Listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, watching.
Hey, what? What were we gonna say?
It's gonna be hard though, because I have to put so much stuff on here that I would want to put at C, but now I can't because I put Wakanda Forever.
No. Well, then I would either put Wakanda Forever, maybe keep it at C, but I would put them probably Thor: Love and Thunder at D because
they're the exact same for me.
No, but since there's an E, because it's not just S, A, B, C, D, F.
I know.
I think that Thor: Love and Thunder is a little worse than Wakanda Forever, but it's not the worst.
I think they're the same level.
Well, Miss Marvel is next.
That's a solid. Solid.
Did you watch Miss Marvel?
Yeah. It was one of the shows that I actually liked.
So you put it in D.
Well, it's not as good as Wakanda Forever. Thor Ragnarok. What? Thor Love and Thunder.
Thor Ragnarok is okay.
Oh, we can put this one in question mark.
Oh, you didn't see this?
I haven't watched the Hawkeye show yet.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
That's straight to B.
Okay. B?
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
I actually like that movie.
It wasn't bad.
It's a little funky.
Yeah, but I think people...
Like, it's not as good as the original. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I think when that movie came out, people, like, kind of hated on it, but I think over time people were like, you know what, it wasn't as bad.
In badness, though.
Well, I think also everybody was like,
but like,
people were expecting it to be as good as the first one. And the first one, in my opinion, was really good, and a lot of people think that, and I think people had high hopes for it.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna put.
Oh,
okay.
Not
Can
yet,
we just do that right now? Actually,
you're gonna put the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna place the first. I'm gonna put that in A.
A, okay.
Yeah, so like that's kind of how I view those two movies. Like it's a step down from the first one, but like. Not dramatically.
Man,
so.
you have these higher than I thought you were going to. Honestly,
we haven't gotten to the bad ones.
I figured you were going to be like Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, we haven't gotten to the bad ones yet.
Which ones do you think are bad? We got rid of.
Okay.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier, one of the most beloved Marvel movies. It was one of the first movies we went to together. We saw a movie when we were kids together, bro.
It is in the same level as those two other movies. Okay, I have changed my mind about the original Captain America, though, whenever we get to that. They're the first Avengers.
Well, this is it.
Okay, well, then that one goes into E tier.
What tier?
E tier.
Okay. Hey,
I used to like the first one a lot, but I rewatched it, and it's not very good.
Okay, I'm not one to hate on the OG Marvel movies, but Captain America, the First Avenger, in my opinion, was not that great. I know people loved it.
Like Incredible Hulk.
Okay, but like I don't know. I don't
even count that.
But my thing is, there's a point in me. I start watching Captain America: The First Avenger, and I start getting bored.
Yeah, it's a very boring movie.
Like I just start getting bored, and
it's very boring.
I don't know why. I just do.
Yeah.
But I know people.
And then you look back on it, and you're like, "Oh, that was a good movie." Because like you look back on it, and like you remember all the good parts, and they're good.
There's some parts to it that was good.
It is. There's so much stuff in between the parts that you remember being good.
I just don't know how you put this movie in C.
Listen, man, I don't like
the best Marvel movies. As a character, or as the movie? Like, do you not like Bucky Barnes as like?
No, Bucky Barnes was good, but like, but I don't like that movie. Like, it's good. Like, it's very action movie, very like spy thriller movie. But like, and that's fine. But like. It doesn't come close to like Doctor Strange.
We're moving on to the next one, Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, okay.
This is a banger in my opinion.
Do I have left?
You have S, A, B, C, D, E, F? Question mark.
Okay. I am going to say that this movie. I'm debating between A and S. Because like I do like this movie, but there is some parts that I dislike.
What are those?
I don't like the part where they're on the planet of like stuff that got ripped off the Bifrost.
Yeah, but that's like most of the movie.
I know.
They're on that planet.
Like I don't hate it. It's just like that's my least favorite part of that movie. I like the part where they're before they go there, which is like the big fight and stuff. That's so cool. And then I like the part after where Ragnarok happens. But like I don't like the Colosseum vibes.
Dang.
So I'm gonna put it in A.
Okay.
Which is this Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. You haven't watched this?
Nope.
Have you still not watched this movie? It came out in like 2018.
I heard it was bad and I never got around to watching it.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. Okay. I will tell you my opinion on this movie after you say yours.
Okay, so this is kind of a sticking point because I actually really like this movie, so I'm gonna put it in B.
Okay, for me, I would probably also put this movie in B, but I think this is one of the most underrated Marvel movies.
Everybody hates it.
Everybody hates on this movie. I think it is so fun to watch.
I would entertain the thought that it is the least good Avengers movie, but I also, as this is gonna get me so much flack, but I think that the first Avengers movie is kind of boring on rewatch.
Okay, my thing is, Avengers Age of Ultron, I agree with people that I think it is the worst Avengers movie. But people hate on it, like, as just a Marvel movie. Mm-hmm. And, dude, I just can't. It is so good.
This Avengers movie is on par with the original.
I think...
For me.
It's hard. I think they're both really good. I just think that Infinity War and Endgame, though, like...
They do, also like, put a shadow over everything.
But Infinity War and Endgame, though, like, the hype was unreal for both those movies. Wow. Thor: The Dark World was the most hated Thor movie till probably Love and Thunder came out. Well, Thor: The Dark World was probably the most hated Marvel movie till the new phase.
Solid F. Dang. I've rewatched this movie. So I've watched this movie twice. Neither of them were in a theater. And I hated both events.
I saw it once in theater.
The Dark World is so bad.
I think I watched it in theater. I don't know if I've watched it since. And it was not a good experience. I'm going to be honest. And I know that everybody thinks this movie is, like, worse or could be worse. Mm-hmm. And, like, I just watched them. I'm like, this movie's, like, depressing and just not good. At least this movie's enjoyable. Like,
at least there's like, something
there's
going
that's
on.
Garbage. Like that freaking... Where did they think about the yelling goat thing throughout the whole movie? They had the yelling goat through that Thor: Love and Thunder.
And, like, at least it was interesting. Like, Dark World is so boring. Oh. Like, incredibly boring. And I can't.
Also,
it's like, so bad.
Like, I don't hate Zack Snyder, and he didn't direct that movie, I don't think, but I felt like there was a Zack Snyder, like, darkness over all of it. Like, Zack Snyder always has, like, this, like, gray tone over all his movies. Like,
DC dark. Like, what's a good example? None of the DC recent dark. DC movies are a good example of this, but, like...
I think it just looked like the 300, with, like, there were shots that were absolutely beautiful in the movie, but like really I feel like there was like a gray tone over it at some points, and I'm just like
300, but like that's a really good example. It does feel like a 300 movie that went on too long and doesn't have enough content.
And then they just shoved like elves in it, and I'm like, what? Yeah. It was just kind of random.
That never came back.
No, yeah, I think they brought it up like once. I don't know.
But it was in this trilogy or
duology,
I don't remember. It is. Which one's this?
OG Thor. This is the first Thor movie within the first phase. This was the start for Thor before Avengers.
Here's the dealio. That's a D.
I agree. I think Thor 1, some people love it, some people hate it. I think it's just alright.
It's below Winter Soldier.
I never want to watch it, but if it's on, I'm not gonna be like, no, I don't want to watch that.
I have watched it 3 times in total. I did not hate any of them, but I like them basically equally as much as I like Miss Marvel, so that's why it's in B.
Okay. I think people are gonna hate the Miss Marvel one. Some people love that show.
It's a good show. Like,
it was alright,
but like there was just times shows that I like more than that.
There were just times it was just like, I don't know. It was
Incredible Hulk. Okay, so funny thing about Incredible Hulk, I watched it somewhat recently for the first and second time. And it's a very dumb movie. It's so stupid. And I kind of like it, but I don't feel like I can put it above original Thor, so it's going in D.
I'll probably put it in D or E, but my thing is, I don't completely agree with the first Avenger thing. I don't think it's E, even though I think the movie's overrated. I would probably put it in C.
Okay, here's the difference between D and E, though. If this was on in someone's house, I would sit there and watch it.
You point at the screen; they can't see this.
Oh yeah, sorry. If it was in D, if one of the movies in D was on in someone's house, I would still watch it. If it's in E and someone has it on their TV, like,
please tell me I'm gonna go on my phone. First Avenger, then not you're not watching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on my phone and like if it's a gathering and there's other people watching it, I'm gonna sit on my phone and like
half listen.
Go on Google or something like that. But if it's in F, I'm just gonna walk out of the room. Like, I'm gonna go get something to eat or something.
So you're not even giving She-Hulk a chance?
No.
What if you're watching the Daredevil episode?
It wasn't that good of an episode.
No, sorry. It wasn't that great. Okay, Next one.
Daredevil's not on here, is it?
No, it's not a movie. Or, like, it's not part of the MCU, technically. It technically is... This whole thing. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Solid A.
Thank you. Okay, some people love this movie.
This series
like me. I love this movie. Went. This movie is one of my most watched movies probably ever. Like, you can literally ask Mom, and we've watched it like 100 times. And I love this movie, and I know some people don't like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and I get it. But it is a banger movie, in my opinion.
I was making sure we didn't have the Across the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse on here, because that would have
been... No.
We would have had to make a tier.
No. But Spider-Man Homecoming, in my opinion, is one of the best solo movies, in my opinion. I think it was just a great watch. But I know some people don't like it. Some people... Like, Tobey Maguire to me is like, okay. Mm-hmm. I will agree, Spider-Man 2 was a banger movie, in my opinion. I think it was really good.
But it doesn't come close to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Ooh. Like, if that was on this list, they would be B movies. So, that's right below Homecoming, but, like, Civil War...
Captain America Civil War. One of some of people's favorite Marvel movies. Sometimes some people are like, this movie's super overrated.
I like it for the fact that it had Spider-Man in it.
Oh, wow. That's the only reason? You don't like the fighting or anything
it's in it? It's a C.
Oh, bro. Okay. So my opinion on this movie is this is one of my favorite Marvel movies.
Okay.
So,
do you have reasons behind it?
Yes.
What reasons?
It is a banger movie. This movie is one of the movies I could rewatch the most. I can rewatch this movie like 1 billion times and just not get bored of watching it. Probably because that Spider-Man reveal and then the fight scene at the airport is so good.
Yeah, the fight scene at the airport.
And then I like all the stuff with Bucky.
Yeah, Bucky's fine. Like, he's not Bucky, a reason I'm gonna watch a movie though.
Nah, but I'm just saying I think it's solid.
And also, they named that movie wrong.
I mean, not really. But
it should be Avengers Civil War.
Yeah, I agree. But, is what it is.
Is this Iron Man 3 or is this Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 3. Ooh, this is also another movie.
I really like this movie. I'm gonna put it in B.
B? Mm-hmm. People are gonna hate you.
That's okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like Iron Man 3.
I like Iron Man 3. I really also like Iron Man 3. But
the ending's not great, but like
I like all the stuff when he doesn't have a suit, which I know is completely weird, but when he makes like all the tech stuff.
But that's most of the movie.
I know. But my thing is people hate on this movie. The movie
is a bunch of suits though. Like that's what Iron Man 3 is. The ending isn't great. Like it doesn't really close out the movie. Like the movie was very Iron Man doesn't need his suit to do stuff, but then the entire end of the movie is him just getting his suit back, which like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, my thing is like, I like Iron Man 3, but bro, you put it above Civil War and Winter Soldier, bro.
Did Civil War have the Wanda stuff?
Yeah. It was her first movie after Age of Ultron, I'm pretty sure. So, Guardians of the Galaxy
1?
Volume 1, or just 1, is next,
actually, it doesn't matter what, because, we don't have Volume 3 on here.
Is Volume 3 not on here?
It doesn't actually matter. Because they're all S tier.
All of them?
All 3 of them.
You're putting Guardians of the Galaxy 2 S tier?
Mm-hmm.
See, my thing is, people say Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is better than the first one, and I completely disagree. I think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is one of the best Marvel movies, but Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is not as good in my opinion.
Oh, I might have to put them in A just because I would put Volume 3 in it as. Because I think...
You think Volume 3 is the best?
But actually, they might all be equal.
See, my thing, in my opinion, I think the first one's the best, and then I think it goes to the third one, and then the second one. Of the 3, I think that's my order of which one I like the most.
Let me brain this. Hold on. Volume 3. Put them both in S. If we don't have Volume 3...
We're putting both of them in S?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Moon Knight. Did you watch this?
I did watch Moon Knight.
Okay.
I did watch the whole thing, too.
It was a shorter show, I think. Or was it one of the longer ones?
It was pretty short.
I don't remember.
I think it was short.
I can't remember if it was the longer ones of the MCU shows, technically.
Well, it was longer than She-Hulk.
No, shorter than She-Hulk. She-Hulk's the longest. It's like 12 episodes. She-Hulk. It's longer than that, I think. Actually, it might be 16. She-Hulk.
Wait, I can't remember.
She-Hulk. I think Moon Knight's 8.
I didn't watch all of She-Hulk.
I think Moon Knight's 8 episodes, but I'm not 100%. I watched it a long time ago.
Anyway, it was good. It was solid. It's better than that movie. So, is it better than those movies? B tier. B tier. B tier.
In my opinion, Moon Knight is one of the best shows.
Character was good, but I didn't like some of the first bits.
Yeah. See, my thing is,
like, the first episode was the least good episode.
I'm trying to remember what the first episode was. I can't remember. I will say, though, I enjoyed Moon Knight a lot. It was actually one of my favorite shows that MCU's came out with. Other than I think Hawkeye was a little better. But I think Moon Knight was very enjoyable. I could see the ending was very, like, Power Rangers, which is kind of annoying. But it wasn't bad. It was just, like, okay at the end. But I feel like all the MCU shows were just okay at the end.
That's true. I don't think any of them was good, but
it was solid. What if? Did you watch this?
I did. Did I watch all of it though? I don't know if I watched all of it. So
we won't put it in.
Yeah.
Because if you, I don't want to. Each episode
was its own thing.
Yeah.
So like.
My thing is with What If, some of the episodes banger. But then some of the episodes I'm like, it was alright.
It was a very good animated show.
It was different. I liked the animation. I thought it was interesting. Second season, actually, I think is coming soon for the show, I think.
Well, I know Loki's second season is coming soon.
In October, I believe. Okay. Can't wait for it.
I don't know if season 1. I don't know if this is, like, what's the word?
Popular opinion?
Problematic? No, not
problematic.
I don't know if this is... Yeah, problematic. We're gonna go with that. I don't think that's what I'm trying to think of, but... I don't know if this is problematic, but A tier.
From the Loki show, an A tier?
I really like this show.
Okay. I think Loki was one of the better shows.
I really like this show.
Really?
Like, I very much enjoyed this show. I watched the entire thing in
it was good.
Maybe 2 sittings. I very much enjoyed it.
My thing is, I enjoyed Loki a lot. I thought it was different. There's something different, and it was enjoyable. A tier, though, in my opinion, is a little much. But I want to put any of the shows A or S, because I don't think the movies I would put in A or S are all better than all the shows.
Well, here's the thing: I would watch Loki and Homecoming with the same amount of enthusiasm. Which Iron Man is this?
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. The
briefcase.
Weakest Iron Man.
Had the briefcase suit.
The briefcase is cool.
That is cool. That's one of the coolest scenes in any Iron Man movie, in my opinion.
This is the weakest Iron Man.
I agree.
So it's going B tier. Sorry.
D or C?
C tier.
Iron Man 2 and Civil War and Winter Soldier are in the same tier as Iron Man 2, bro.
Listen, man. Honestly, that is more accurate than I thought it was going to be in my brain.
Whatever. Okay. Oh my goodness. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it? This was a pretty good show in my opinion. WandaVision.
This is going to be controversial. I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it.
So you just don't like the shows?
I've watched some of them. I was interested in the Loki show because of
the first one that came out. This is the second season.
There was one for the first season too, but it doesn't matter. That wasn't actually why I watched it. No, I was interested in the Loki show because I thought Loki was a cool character in
the Avengers movies and Thor Ragnarok.
No, not the Avengers movies. In the Thor movies.
Thor Ragnarok. That was one that he was interested in.
No, sorry. He was dead by Love and Thunder, right?
He was in Thor 1, 2, and 3.
No, I know he was in the old ones.
Thor 1. Wait, how many Thor movies are there?
I think there's
4.
5.
Oh, wow. No, there's 4.
Including Love and Thunder?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I thought there was only 3.
I thought he was in 3 out of the 4 in the original. I thought there was Thor, Thor: The Dark World, another weird Thor, and then Ragnarok.
It was just Ragnarok after Thor 2.
Well then, what was I talking about? It doesn't matter. I liked Loki. I liked him in the Avengers. I liked him in the new Avengers movies. So yeah.
So A tier for Loki season 1.
Yeah.
Even with the cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah.
Eternals. People hate this movie. In my opinion, Eternals is okay. People hate on it. So we saw it together. Mm-hmm. I thought when we both left, we thought it was just all right. It wasn't great.
Well, like,
but I didn't think it was horrible.
I've rewatched it.
Okay.
I did not feel good after rewatching it.
My thing is, I think this is one of the most beautiful Marvel movies.
E tier. Had good visuals, kind of had cool powers. Everything else was.
I thought the VFX were pretty good. Also, my biggest thing is this: they rushed things. There's like 2 main characters to have in one movie, and it was just rushed. Shang-Chi.
I actually
and the Legend
do like this movie
of the 10 Rings.
Is this on the same level as Iron Man 2, or is it on the same level as Iron Man 3?
This movie also I think is pretty beautiful.
C
tier. I agree with that. I think this movie. I don't think I've rewatched it. Maybe once.
It's more,
but it's enjoyable.
So here's what I'm gonna say. The parts that are good are better than Thor: Love and Thunder, but the parts that are bad are on equal footing as Love and Thunder.
My thing is, I like the actor who plays Shang-Chi.
He's a very.
I think it's very like a beautifully shot movie. Also, like the fight scene when he fights his like dad at the end, that was lit. When they were using the rings and all that, and it was like, oh, dude, it's sick.
That's true. Also, all this like armor that they go for them was cool.
But then I just felt like there was portions of it that just like slowed down, and then it was just kind of boring.
Love and Thunder.
Kinda, exactly. But Thor: Love and Thunder was just like so like, I don't know. It was kind of too silly at some point. Black Widow, your favorite Marvel movie?
Do we actually need to rank this?
Best year. It's the best solo film.
Not even a solo film.
Okay, guys, I just want to put this in perspective. Every time we went to the movies and we saw a movie, his like range of movies would be like the best movie of all time would be like Across the Spider-Verse, and then the worst would be like Black Widow, and he would range it between that.
Superhero movies. There's this thing with superhero movies. This is my range for superhero movies. There's a Black Widow, and then there's Across the Spider-Verse / like Guardians of the Galaxy, and then like what's a serious one that I actually like? Then there's like Batman, the Dark Knight stuff, movies.
Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah. Also banger.
And that's like the range. Everything else fits in between those. So this was actually the worst Marvel movie I have watched ever.
I don't agree with that.
That doesn't include the show. That's down there also.
What show?
The one that's right there. She-Hulk.
Oh, She-Hulk. Okay.
Like,
She-Hulk was worse, bro. She-Hulk's definitely worse.
But I don't count it as a superhero movie, so it's not in the range.
Captain Marvel.
I actually kind of like this movie. There's some weird parts that I really dislike.
Yeah. I think this movie, people hated on it a lot. I personally I think it was fun, but there were times I'm just like, why are we doing this? I'm like, it was just like, I get they're trying to do like Captain Marvel. I guess is like the Superman of Marvel, and it's hard to make someone that's OP like relatable.
Yeah,
but it's just somebody like Superman. I feel like is a little more relatable just because of like the family aspect.
The Avengers movies than she was in her own movie.
Yeah, I think she's just one of those characters that I think
D
tier. Okay, I think
it's not on the same level as Iron Man 2 or Shang-Chi, so it's gotta be D tier.
Black Panther, the OG one,
the first one,
a beloved movie beyond Marvel fans.
I totally forgot about the final scene until you just mentioned it. The final fight scene.
I personally really love this movie. I think it's really fun to watch. I think my biggest problem is the VFX at the end fight scene.
Honestly.
Okay.
C2.
Dang.
Same level as Wakanda Forever.
Really?
Same level of if it's on, I'll watch it or not.
I think Black Panther.
I gotta be in a mindset to watch that movie.
I think Black Panther's really good.
If I'm watching that movie,
I would put it in B.
I chose to watch that movie.
I would put it in B. But your B is also like just freaking crazy.
Chips. It's like salt and vinegar chips. Like, if I want salt and vinegar chips, I want salt and vinegar chips.
But why are we talking about salt and vinegar chips?
Because that's what Black Panther is for me. Like, there is a certain
Again, they
time
can't see you pointing
place.
At anything. They just see nothing.
There is a certain time and place where, get in the comments, where there's a certain time and place. People know what I'm talking about, okay, with salt and vinegar chips. There's a certain time and place where I would watch this movie, but it is not like an everyday, like, it's not a Cheez-It, you know, like a Cheez-It I could eat any day. Like, I would eat a Cheez-It any day. Salt and vinegar chips, that is a, like...
So you're telling me, like, Guardians of the Galaxy 1's a Cheez-It?
Yes, I could watch that anytime and I would absolutely enjoy it.
Okay. Well... Ooh!
Which one is this?
Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, you know what? Before we do that, we'll do Far From Home.
Third one.
We'll do Far From Home. This is the second one with Mysterio. When they're in, like, Venice and all that, Italy and all that.
Hold on, let me think.
It had Nick Fury in it. It had like all those like water monsters that were actually fake.
No Way Home is
with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and all that.
This is hard.
Spoiler alert.
How many years are we away from that movie?
Like 3-ish, maybe.
Really? Don't feel like that long.
I think 2 or 3.
Okay. Let's see here. I really like this movie.
Really?
Yeah. I like it more than Homecoming, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can put it in S.
Man, my bike trip.
Okay, since we're doing both of these, A, next one's S.
I agree, but I will say this movie is like B, but it's your tier list.
It is my tier list.
And your tier list is wrong.
Both of these movies, I would watch both of those movies with the same amount of it.
I'm looking at this. I'm just like, how are you ranking anything in your mind right now?
I don't know, man.
How is Homecoming like? Oh, it's up here, but then you have freaking like Winter Soldier down at C.
Listen, I don't like Winter Soldier that much. It's a good movie, but it's not like we haven't even gotten to any of the Avengers movies.
No, we got one.
Any of the Age of Ultron.
Wow, dang.
Sorry, I like Age of Ultron.
Okay. We gotta move on. This is gonna be a long video. Sorry. Okay. Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1.
OG classic. Always a good watch. Always fun. Yeah. Also, though, I gotta say this. I've watched it many times, but it has points when it is slow. I watch it, I'm just like, this is kind of slow.
A. That's gonna be so loud. A.
People are gonna hate that.
I can't put it in S. It's just not. I love Iron Man 1. Like, honestly, one of my favorite Marvel films, but...
Definitely your, like, most rewatched.
A.
Okay.
One of my most rewatched, is that true?
Probably. Ant-Man 1. This is the first Ant-Man. I think this movie's really fun.
Is it on the same way as Iron Man 3? B tier.
B tier. Okay, I agree with that, I think. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, no. This is
Avengers 1.
See?
The oat.
Listen, this movie, have you rewatched it recently?
Yes, I've rewatched it multiple times. It is such a good movie.
It is not that good.
What do you mean? It has such like a good, like, classic superhero feeling movie. Like, I watch it and I'm just like, oh, it feels so good to watch this.
Okay.
It's like a great, like,
part's good. I like the parts where they're on the helicarrier.
But you can't tell me, like, dude, that OG Iron Man suit, bro. He's flying around.
It's good. But, like, Thor sucks in that movie.
Dang, bro.
That is my least favorite Thor.
Of all his movies? You'd rather Thor from Thor the Dark World than Thor from Avengers?
Yes. But the Hulk is good.
Yeah, first time with Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk.
Yeah. He was better than... What was the other
I'm going blank on the other dude's name. He's a famous actor. I'm just going blank.
Other guy. He's better
Knives Out, dude. That'd be so disrespectful. But Knives Out, dude. He was in Knives Out the Glass Onion Knives Out movie.
Oh.
What's it? I'm going blank on his name now. Okay. Then Avengers Infinity War. One of the best Avengers movies. Literally led, like, people watched this, and it was probably the most hyped I've ever been at the movie theaters. Like, leading into another movie.
It was a good cliffhanger. I'll give him out.
Nobody expected it.
S tier.
Okay. Then the final one. Probably the last super, super good Marvel movie.
I put it
Avengers Endgame. Probably the most hyped Marvel movie of all time. Made $1 billion in the box office.
Hey. Dang. I'm sorry. Infinity War is a movie I would rather watch Infinity War than
you're playing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 over Avengers Endgame.
Listen. If you can't tell, I like a very specific set of movies.
Which is garbage.
Not
all of this is garbage. It's just it doesn't make any sense.
Listen, man, it's my tier list. This is how my brain is, okay?
Okay.
This is where we're at.
Is this it then?
Yeah, and basically everything I haven't watched is shows.
And then Ant-Man, Quantumania, and... Yeah. Wow, you just don't like the Ant-Man movies. Yeah, you didn't like Ant-Man that much, did you?
It wasn't bad. I mean, I put it in B tier. It's on the same level as Iron Man 3.
Overall, I guess you didn't really watch any of the last two.
It was good. I liked him in his, like, Avengers appearances more.
Yeah, he's good in those. Well...
But also, his supporting characters were bad. Like, Wasp was bad.
Dang.
Like, I didn't like her very much in the Ant-Man movies. And then I didn't like... what's Pimp? I like him. He's good.
Pim?
Pim Particle guy.
Pim Particle, yeah, Pim.
I like him. But he was only in the first one, I think.
Okay, well... This is your list. You're not ashamed of it, are you? Or are you ashamed of it?
No.
This is about to go on the internet.
Yep.
Are you okay with this?
Yep. I'm 100% okay with this. Dude.
Alright. Well, this is my brother's trashy freaking tiers.
Now we can do Star Wars.
Oh, great.
This was what you were all looking forward to.
This is the Marvel ones. Can't wait to see the Star Wars ones.
Oh, it gets better.
It's gonna be great.
It gets better.
So if you guys liked his trash opinions,
I thought
how about you go check the Star Wars ones?
Oh, I thought we were going to.
So it will be interesting.
Oh, it'll be great. I have very bad taste in the Star Wars movies.
I know you do. That's why I'm doing this.